Bikers saw a black waitress limping. What they did next shocked everyone. The rain had just started falling when Maya Johnson, a 28-year-old waitress, pushed open the back door of Route 17 diner. She tried to walk normally, but every step sent sharp pain shooting up her left leg. She winced, gripping the metal railing for support. Inside, no one knew she was hurting. She never told anyone. People like her rarely had the luxury to. Her shift had run 12 hours. Tips were low. Her manager was impatient. And she still had to walk 2 miles home. But halfway through the parking lot, she froze. Engines rumbled in the distance. A group of 6 bikers turned onto the diner's gravel lot, their headlights cutting through the rain. Their jackets were black, patched with skulls, wings, and club logos. They looked rough, huge, bearded, intimidating. Maya swallowed hard. "Great," she muttered. "Just what I need." She tried to limp away as quickly as she could, but her injured leg buckled. She stumbled, catching herself against a trash bin. One of the bikers shut off his engine and stepped forward. "Ma'am." His voice was deep but gentle. "Everything okay?" Maya stiffened, clutching her apron like a shield. "I'm fine," she said quickly. "Just heading home." The biker looked at her leg. "You're limping pretty bad." "I said I'm fine," she insisted, forcing a smile she didn't mean. "I don't need help." He exchanged a glance with his crew. Another biker removed his helmet, a tall, tattooed man named Cole. "Look, we're not here to bother you," he said. "But we can't just stand here and watch you struggle." Maya shook her head. "I can't afford a ride, if that's what you mean." The men blinked at each other, then burst out laughing, not mockingly, but warmly. "Ma'am," Cole said, smiling, "we're bikers, not taxi drivers. We don't charge people." Their leader Bear, a broad man with silver in his beard, stepped closer. "Tell us what happened to your leg," he said softly. She hesitated. But something in his eyes, the softness, the fatherly worry, broke her guard. "I slipped in the kitchen," she whispered. "Manager told me if I left early to get checked, I'd lose my shift. I need the hours. I need the money." A quiet anger rolled through the bikers. "That ain't right," Bear muttered. "And you're limping home alone in this weather," Cole added. Maya nodded, shivering. Bear stepped back and turned to his men. "Mount up," he said. "We're giving her an escort." Maya's eyes widened. "An escort I didn't ask for." "You don't gotta ask," Bear replied. "Sometimes people deserve help even when they're used to not receiving it." The ride. Cole gently helped her onto the back of his Harley. "You ever been on a bike?" he asked. She shook her head, scared but trusting him. "Well," Cole said with a grin, "you're gonna like this." The bikes roared to life. Lights flashed in the rain. Maya held on tightly as they pulled out of the lot, with 5 motorcycles forming a perfect protective circle around her. Cars slowed. Drivers stared. People inside the diner came outside to watch in disbelief. Who expects a group of fearsome bikers to escort a limping waitress home like royalty? Arriving at her street, Cole parked gently in front of her rundown building, the paint peeling, the porch light flickering. "You live here?" he asked softly. She nodded, embarrassed. "It's temporary." Bear looked at the broken steps, the busted railing, the missing lock on her door. "You walk home to this every night and work 12-hour shifts?" he asked. Maya lowered her eyes. "The world's not always kind," she said. He stepped forward. Then let us be the exception. The next day, when Maya returned home from work the next afternoon, she froze on the sidewalk. Her porch was fixed. Her railing was welded solid. Her lights were newly installed. Even the door had a brand new lock. And sitting on the top step was Bear, drinking coffee from a thermos. "You didn't have to do this," she whispered, overwhelmed. "Yeah," Bear said. "But we wanted to." Cole rode up behind him with a small bag of groceries. "You missed breakfast," he said. "Thought you might like a proper meal." Maya's eyes filled with tears. "No one's ever done anything like this for me." Bear stood and placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. "People judge us cause we're bikers," he said. "But kindness isn't about how you look. It's about what you do." Cole added, "And nobody working that hard should fight the world alone." The shocker. A week later, Maya's manager came storming out of the diner screaming that she had been replaced because he claimed she was slow and clumsy. What he didn't know was that the entire biker club was sitting in the booth behind him. Cole stood up first. "You fired her," he said, voice like thunder. The manager nodded nervously. "Well," Bear said, crossing his arms, "then she's coming to work for us." Maya blinked. "For who?" "Our garage," Bear said. "We need someone strong, reliable, and kind to manage the front desk. Pay is triple. And you get weekends off." Maya stared at them, speechless. Why me?" Cole smiled. "Because we saw a woman limping through life alone," he said, "and we don't let good people fall." Tears streamed down Maya's cheeks. She accepted. And for the first time in years, she didn't limp, because she finally had people walking beside her.